Hi, I'm Jeremy Love, the immigration attorney here in Alabama, talking about the new registration requirement for non-citizens. Here at Love Immigration, we have offices in Birmingham and Huntsville, Alabama, and we're happy to answer any questions you have about immigration options. Just give us a call today or check out the website, loveimmigration.com. Great, so on April 11th, the federal government launched the new registration program for non-citizens. And I know there's been a lot of talk and confusion about it, so I want to clearly break down who needs to register, who does not need to register, and the risks in both registering and not registering. So first, who does not need to register? U.S. citizens, legal permanent residents, that's green card holders, anyone who's ever had a work permit, that could be DACA, TPS, asylum, U visa, etc. Anyone who has been issued a visa, someone who entered the U.S. with parole or received an I-94, or if they received a parole or I-94 in the U.S., anyone who's been issued a notice to appear in court, that could happen here or at the border, someone who's been granted refugee or asylum status, and anyone who's applied for adjustment of status, even if it was denied. So, who does not need to register? Everyone else. In order to register, you'll need to go to uscis.gov, create a MyUSCIS account, and complete the registration form, which is the form G-325R. If you're a current client, give us a call. We're happy to assist you. But it's important that you fill out the form accurately because mistakes can lead to serious consequences, both immigration or even criminal issues. So who, again, does not need to register? That's U.S. citizens, legal permanent residents, anyone who's had a work permit or a visa or received parole or an I-94, a notice to appear in court, granted refugee or asylum status, and applied for adjustment of status. Everyone else does need to register. So what are the risks involved in registering? So when you register, you're sharing your personal information with the government. And that information could be shared with ICE that could lead to a notice to appear in court, notice to report to an ICE office, detention, deportation, or even criminal charges. Now, what are the risks of not registering? Failing to register could also lead to serious consequences, including federal charges, fines, or even immigration issues. So if you could be eligible for an immigration option in the future, failing to register could affect that. Or if you have a pending case and you have not registered and you're required to, failing to register could also affect your current immigration case. So that's why it's important, if you have an attorney, speak to your attorney about both the risks of registering and also the risks of not registering. So if you've already applied for an immigration benefit in the past, then immigration already has your personal information. So in that situation, there's less risk in registering. Bottom line there is, in general, being undocumented has been a civil violation, not a crime. Now, this new rule, failing to register would be treated as a criminal issue. So it's a big change. And so I'm trying to help you understand what the risks are and also what the requirement is. So, and that's really registering or not registering is a personal decision, and I'm not advising you on what to do. My goal was to just be clear and provide information about the risks, and only you can decide what's best for you and your family. So again, at Love Immigration, our team of immigration attorneys is here to answer any questions you have and also provide information about your immigration options. Please stay tuned and we'll have more information on the registration requirement and other immigration related issues here. So thank you very much for your time.